All right, people, the saga continues. That's right, we know that Brad Garlinghouse took a shot at Tether, saying that the DOJ was going to go after them next and that Tether would be annihilated. But of course, that has other intentions because he just started an XRP stablecoin. Well, the CEO of Tether didn't like his shots, so he fired a punch at Brad Garlinghouse. Let's see what he said on Twitter. All right, so let's look at the Tether CEO clapping back. He's called Ardiano, and he clapped back at Brad Garlinghouse. And he said, any perceived negativity regarding USDT is nothing new. Garlinghouse appears to have assumed Ardiano was in fact talking about him in his post, and he said he wasn't attacking Tether. But I definitely think that Garlinghouse was somewhat, although trying to subtly attack Tether, but he wasn't as smart as he thought because the Tether CEO caught right on. So basically said USDT CEO Paolo Ardiano posted a lengthy diatribe on X on Monday in an apparent effort to rail against any notions that his company's stablecoin is insecure in any way. I don't think Tether's really ever been insecure. I think Garlinghouse basically just said that the U.S. feds are going to go after him. But of course, like we said in the last video, Garlinghouse has his own agenda because he has his own stablecoin and he needs to destroy the competition. So this is what he said about Garlinghouse. An uninformed CEO leading a company being investigated by the SEC launching a competitive stablecoin is being reported spreading fear about USDT. Now, the investigation he's talking about is the SEC case against Ripple. And of course, they did launch a competitive stablecoin. And of course, he's accusing Brad Garlinghouse about spreading FUD. Now, like I said, the feds have gone after Tether before, but I think they're like kind of buddy-buddy now because Tether is actually cooperating fully with the U.S. authorities to root out the so-called bad guys. Of course, Ardiano didn't name the CEO in question, but we all know it was Brad Garlinghouse because he was the one that suggested that Tether was going to be pwned by the feds. But Tether is having none of it. And remember, Tether did actually prove themselves twice when people tried to redeem them out several months ago, and they were able to hold up each and every time. And subsequent audits have actually found that they are pretty much 100% backed with cash or cash-like reserves that can be liquidated very quickly for cash. So Tether should actually be okay. Obviously, Tether has the biggest market share in terms of stablecoins, followed by USDC, whereas other stablecoins like Cardano's USDM or Ripple's XRP Ledger's stablecoin is tiny in comparison. So Ripple has a large hill to climb, and there are services already using USDT and USDC for what Ripple wants to do. So obviously, Brad Garlinghouse might have another agenda himself. And of course, Tether is incredibly important to the ecosystem. And I think the US government, I think, is going to be a little bit more friendly. I think the most they can do is get Tether out of the United States. But even if they do that, they won't use Ripple's coin. They'll basically just use USDC instead. So a bit of a cat fight, but I don't think much is going to come after it. But yes, there's drama, and I have a perfect solution. As you can see, there is clearly a grudge match between the two. Garlinghouse obviously has his motives as he wants to promote his stablecoin, and the Tether CEO does not appreciate Gingerbread Garlinghouse for his comments because obviously Tether is still dominant. Obviously USDC is in the wings just laughing at them both as the head architect of this grudge match. But I proposed a great solution that would be entertaining for all crypto members. That's right, Mortal Kombat. No holds bars, Mortal Kombat. Or if we can't go Mortal Kombat, at least you need Karate Combat. I, even as I showed, tweeted George on Twitter to set it up. I mean, BitBoy versus George, kind of entertaining, but Brad Garlinghouse versus the CEO of Tether. Now that would be something that everyone would watch. Winner take all. That's right. Maybe if Ripple wins, they actually might have a shot as they take over the stablecoin market. If USDT wins, then they just destroy XRP. That would be high stakes. So many people would be watching that. Yes, people, I think that'd be the most entertaining thing, and it's the best thing they can do for the crypto community. Brad Gingerbread Garlic House versus the CEO of Tether. Grudge match should actually happen. Maybe it'll be like a celebrity death match with clay figures, but it'd be fun if they got in the karate combat arena or the octagon and duked out their differences, because that's the manly way to solve a crypto problem. In the ring with karate combat. More to see on this drama as it unfolds. Maybe it'll become something spectacular. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.